hitting a golf ball through goalposts at Rutgers. Now I've seen it all, Chris Gotterup. Welcome to Up and Adams. How are you?
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm doing great.
Yeah, you're in a great mood.
Yeah.
I feel like you got your son today. You got your practice in. What did I just see?
That was a fun day. We had I went back for a game at school. I think it was against Iowa, and I figured we could do something fun and raise some money for school. And they asked me if I could hit a shot at halftime, so I tried my best and I got it through the goalpost. So yeah, it was a fun day.
What's the craziest trick shot you've ever tried?
Trick shot? I think it will be when we get to Augusta in a couple weeks and hit the skip shot on 16. So I'm saving it for that one.
Okay, I don't work in golf, but I know in the NFL that would not fly. You're supposed to be thinking about the players. We've got 4 days, hopefully, of golf ahead of us. You had a practice round today. Can you describe your practice round in one word for me? How'd it go?
Eventful.
Tell me, what do you mean?
We had a lot going on today. We were doing some content stuff, and we had some sponsor obligation stuff, and
cool.
Jacob, my buddy, had his college golf team out there, so we had like 50 people in our group. It was a lot going on.
Chris, you're also getting like TV stuff in. I was watching last week. You were with Smiley, who's taught me everything I know about golf, by the way, like years ago before this amazing fame that he has now. What was that like? Are you into, like, is that a path that you might dabble in? You should.
I don't know. I enjoy doing all parts of what golf brings, and obviously with the TGL stuff too, it's been fun, and getting out there a little bit more, and with the TV stuff, I think we're used to talking on TV more and more with TGL, and obviously doing that last week, so it was fun. Yeah, it was a good time.
I don't know you, but I have this feeling that you like your schedule full, so maybe you're not. Is that like how you attack a tournament like this, or just at golf in general? Like you're not really thinking about the players right now, like you're filling your schedule and having other
things? There's always just stuff happening, especially at big events like this. Our schedule kind of you just show up and all of a sudden it's Thursday.
But does it help you play
in
golf?
A way? Yeah, I mean, in a way, you're not like sitting there practicing and getting ready for the tournament all week where you're exhausted by the time Thursday comes. I mean, we have all of our other stuff that we have to do. We have all of us have trainers and physio stuff, so we do all of that, and time just kind of seems to go by. So, I think it is a nice break from being out on the golf course and being out there.
You had such a hot start to the season. You're having an amazing season. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
Obviously, Waste Management, Sony.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like, okay, now the pressure's more? Like, would you rather those big wins come late? Like, how do you handle that? Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, it's obviously a good thing. I mean, anytime you can win out here, it's a great feeling and something that everyone's trying to do. But I think there is a sense of like, obviously my expectations have changed for this season, and trying to not put too much pressure on myself, as well as living up to what I would like to be doing, and that's playing well and winning tournaments. So trying to keep up with that, but also I think it's like, obviously the end of the year is so important, but we have all the majors coming up, and trying to peak at the right time, and obviously this week is a big week too. So trying to stay rested, but also stay ready for when the big ones come.
Augusta's a big one. You mentioned it, so let's go there. Talk to me about like a 7-year-old Chris Gotterup. Telling him, hey, you're going to be at Augusta, watching people eat pimento cheese sandwiches, cheering you on. Yeah,
crazy. It's something that us in the golf world are always, I didn't want to, I never knew if I would be there. Always you're always in the back of your mind being like, I will be there someday. But to be able to finally be there and play in the tournament will be an awesome feeling, and something that 7-year-old me would have probably said no way, that's not going to happen. But it'll be awesome.
I caught up with Ricky Fowler, who wears sunglasses.
Yeah.
I can't understand how y'all do practice round, real live action. Why don't y'all wear sunglasses? I'm not even talking about when you're hitting the ball. I'm talking about why none of y'all do, and I need to know why.
Yeah, for me, I don't like sunglasses in general, but we're so weird. We're all very feel, and we definitely have some stuff.
Tell me more about that stuff.
If I hate sunscreen. If I have sunscreen on my hand, I feel like my day's ruined. My grip will be off, and and for if you're wearing sunglasses, for me, you can see the it's super bright on the outskirts.
Yes.
But like it's dark and you kind of can't really see the ball.
But what about between holes? You got like 30,000 feet, right, or whatever.
Yeah, I mean you could do that if you really want to.
And none of y'all want to do that.
There's a lot going on. I don't need that to throw another.
Y'all have
thing
a lot going on.
Another thing.
Pretty accurate. Yeah. I love that. I have nothing in common with you because I love sunscreen. I live and die by it, and sunglasses. I shouldn't wear them on the air, and I do. We have NFL in common.
Yeah.
I think. Are you a Colts fan from Jersey, and how and why?
I am a Colts fan through my agent Terry, who's standing over here.
Terry's to blame for the Colts
Terry's
fandom.
to blame.
Okay,
So.
Giants fans and Jets fans, come at Terry.
Yeah,
Terry, very sweet. I met him this morning.
Yeah, he's great.
He's on the phone making another deal for you, an endorsement.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Who are you on the phone with? MasterCard? Who are you on the phone with? All right.
Yeah, there's a picture of us. We were at Irsay's house.
Let me see.
Yeah, they had it up there, but.
Okay.
Yeah, Terry was really good friends with Jim Irsay, and yeah, there we go. That was me, Jim, and JB Holmes. So I was not a fan of anyone. Fantasy kind of ruined it for me, and my dad and brother are Browns fans, so I was like, I'm not hopping on that bandwagon. Not that there's much of a bandwagon at the moment, but yeah, we went out for a weekend, and it was the most fun weekend I've ever had, and Jim couldn't have been nicer. We went and sat in the owner's box, watched the game.
Oh, wow.
Got the full Colts treatment, and so it was a cool weekend. And my brother was with us, and Terry was with us, and so yeah, Colts fan.
What do you think about what's going on with the Colts right now? Obviously, we're in free agency. They lock up ALEC Pierce for $17 billion.
Yeah,
what do you think?
Money.
You like that move?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's been a great player. I think you got to try to keep guys that you think are going to help your team win, and they obviously believe that, and he had a great year last year. I think obviously when Daniel went down last year, it was a tough, kind of just felt like the season was over, and obviously making a move for Sauce as well, and I think they have the right pieces, and hopefully they do.
Did you think you were going to talk a little NFL free agency today?
No, I mean, there's been a lot going on the last couple of days, so it's. I mean, all of us are talking about it in the locker room and
really. Who are the big NFL
stuff.
Fans in the clubhouse?
I'd say Andrew Novak is probably the biggest NFL guy.
Who does
He's
he
got
like?
his own podcast, and yeah, he's a big fantasy guy. I know that. Everyone's got their own teams and own
I
stuff.
tried to talk NFL with Shane Lowry. He was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, I'd probably avoid the European guys for the NFL.
Which PGA golfer in this group here, Playing It Players, who would be the best football player, and what any position?
Probably Ryan Fox.
Okay, what position and why?
Probably be a good linebacker or fullback. Yeah. He's just, I mean, he looks like you would not want to get tackled by him. I think his dad is like a super famous rugby player, and I think he played rugby himself. So if you see him, you'd probably agree with me. Or Brooks. I mean, Brooks is built pretty big and sturdy. So
yeah. How do you stay so humble? Because obviously you're winning, and I know golf will humble you. But I'm looking at some of these accolades. You won the Jack Nicklaus Award in 2022 as the best collegiate golfer. You rank 5th in the world right now, and then I watch your post-match, post-game interviews, and you are humble and emotional. We'll get to that, but what's the humble part? What is that?
I think I know in golf that it's like you said, it's humbling, and I've been there. I've been on the other side of it not going well, and I think everyone out here knows that you have a great week, and it could be your last great week. Obviously, you hope not, but it's just such a fine line of you just have to ride the high while you can, and obviously I've been lucky enough to have plenty of those, and I hope to have plenty more too. But I also am aware that obviously I'm going to try my best and do what I can, but that it could, you never know when your last win could happen. So try to enjoy it all, and I have a great team, and they all help me out and keep me, and obviously all my friends at home too. They bust my chops and give me a hard time, so they keep me in line.
And the game humbles you, and the people around you humble you, and I love that. The emotions that come out of you in these wins. More to come, so don't talk about your last anything. Can you tell me sort of where that comes from? What are the thoughts running through your head that are driving that emotion?
I have no idea, because
really?
I mean, I really I know, but I'm not an emotional guy for the most part. I really if I'm watching movies or anything, I really don't get like emotional about things, but for some reason, every time I've won, like, I think it's just like you try so hard all week, and especially the last day, to like keep everything down, like don't think about what's going to happen, like don't jinx anything, like keep everything to yourself and like try to flush it out. And I think like, especially like waste management, like when the puck goes in, you just like, it all just like comes and hits you and you're like, holy shit, like I just won the waste management. Like,
what were you thinking though? Do you remember what you were thinking?
No, I don't remember. Like,
you blacked out or
yeah,
something?
I don't remember anything. I just remember like, and then you like go and think about like, you know, like what you said, all the tough times and, you know, all the people that help you and like all that stuff. So then I think that's where like the emotion comes from. But I mean, it's a great, like, it's a good outcome of or like outburst of emotion, but I don't like, it doesn't hit me until that moment.
You rewatch it? Because like Twitter's obsessed with this. They all want to know like where this comes from.
I've rewatched them. I
think this is why you should get sunglasses.
Yeah.
Because then if you're emotional, you know, it'll hide that. So
Yeah.
Terry, we need a Oakley sponsorship. We need I don't know. Who's the most helpful on tour? Y'all really help each other out there. You're switching from this to mallets to blades to whatever to this, changing balls. Rory and Scotty. Who's the most helpful to you on tour, personally?
Helpful? I don't know if there's one person. I think we're like where we live in Florida too. You run into all these guys every day, like Ricky, like you said, and but the guys I spend the most time around are probably Bridgman and Akshay, and guys our age, our girlfriends and wives all hang out together, and yeah, it's just we have a good crew and we all feed off each other, and but these older guys too, like we talk with Scotty, we talk with Ricky, and you play practice rounds with these guys, and you kind of just, they talk about their experiences, and you just try to, when you get into those moments, you try to listen to what they say and hear in interviews, like you said, and just you kind of are aware of what they're saying and try to bring that to life a little bit.
Very quickly, last one. I know that you played Augusta for the first time, right?
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago. I just need, I'm learning the lore. What's one thing quickly, maybe even in a sentence, that popped that was unique that maybe you didn't even know?
I think just like how you just went, it's the one place that everyone can name every hole. You can talk about the shots that have been hit there, and it's the one place where you show up and you remember shots that, and I've never been there, and it's just the one place that you can envision shots that guys have hit in the past, and you just like, maybe because it's the same place every year, and you just become so ingrained in knowing the Masters and all the shots and all the people that have won there. I think it's just a special place.
And Green would look good on you. I mean, you're not a Jets fan, as you should be from Jersey.
Maybe
However,
if I win the Masters, I'll become a Jets fan.
And I'm rooting for you.
Yeah.
Good luck. I can't wait to see you bawl your eyes out again. We love Chris Gotterup. We appreciate you. Good luck.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for having me.
You're awesome.